on News 20 at 5, friends and neighbors to hold a vigil for a slain mother and her children. Also, online shoppers take advantage of Cyber Monday. FAMU student filmmakers gear up for their documentary showcase, and FAMU's music department gets jazzy this evening. Good evening, I'm Tiffany Lewis. Those stories and more are coming up. But first, Suwannee County Sheriff's officers are investigating a weekend shooting at a home on US 129. According to Suwannee officials, former high school principal Clyde Sparing was found shot in his home, which was engulfed in fire. Sparing is in critical condition in a local hospital. Officials found another body in the burning home. The sheriff's office has not yet released official information. A Thomasville woman has been arrested and charged with murder and aggravated assault. Thomasville police say 40-year-old Jennifer Hadley stabbed her boyfriend, 44-year-old Devon Herman, with a knife. Neighbors say this was the result of a domestic dispute turning physical. The Tallahassee community is still mourning the loss of FSU student Rebecca Brady. Brady, a former Childs High School athlete, dies earlier this month after being struck by a car while on foot. Her viewing will be Thursday at 5 p.m., followed by her funeral at 1 p.m. on Friday. A little over a week ago, a family was slain, and now members of the community will have a chance to mourn together during a prayer vigil this evening. News 20 at 5 reporter Michayla Cox joins us live in the studio with the very latest. Michayla, what can you tell us about this neighborhood mourning this family?
The members of the community in the Big Bend area are still shocked and terrified over the quadruple murder homicide last week. They hope a vigil will help in the healing process. A vigil is being held for the Peters family, murdered over a week ago, celebrating who they were and not how their lives ended. The house where a family once lived is now filled with silence. Leon County Commissioner Bill Proctor shares the importance of coming together for such a tragic event.
The importance is to show support, that the community cares, that we are outreaching community, that we put our arms around this community, that we feel the pain, we empathize with those who are suffering.
The investigation is still ongoing, but evidence tape covers the windows and walls. The glass from the shattered window has yet to be cleaned. Neighbors who knew the family are mourning their deaths and have put together a small memorial outside of their home. Members of the community are still in shock and saddened by the news of the family that was slain on November 20th. Neighbor Rakia Hush says she still can't sleep at night.
To this day, my kids wake up hollering, "Mommy, are you in the house?" Like, you know, and nights that I can't sleep, I get up and just pace my hallway floors looking in on my kids.
Kids who used to play with the children left teddy bears, "I miss you" notes, and angels. Neighbors are still searching for answers, hoping peace will come from tonight's vigil. Tiffany, the vigil will be held this evening at 908 Saddle Creek Run at 6 p.m. Tiffany, back to you.
Thank you, Michayla. As the holidays approach, the FBI is reminding the public to use caution when making online purchases. Be aware of emails or text messages indicating a problem or questions regarding your financial accounts. We'll have more on cyber shopping later in the show. The Capital Area chapter of the American Red Cross is showing the troops overseas how much they are appreciated. The Red Cross Holiday Mail for Heroes card signing event took place at the Capitol earlier today from 11 until 2 p.m.
This is the third year that the Red Cross has participated in this campaign. Over the past 3 years, they've sent almost 3 million letters.
The card signing event gave people an opportunity to express their gratitude to our armed forces. We have an update on the plans to build sidewalks along Appalachia Parkway. News 20 at 5 reporter Philip Rivers has more.
From Capitol Circle to the Capitol, That's the goal for a project already in motion to make Appalachia Parkway safer for pedestrians. Phase 1 of the plan to put sidewalks along one of Tallahassee's busiest roads was completed earlier this month and extends from Blairstone Road to Jim Lee Road. A November 15th meeting saw the agency responsible for the project adopt a regional mobility plan focused on increasing accessibility to businesses to those without cars. But small business owners such as Mauda Ulloa are concerned about the hit their businesses could take during the construction period.
It's just the length of time that it takes. It affects business, especially small business like mine.
There's also a separate project underway, one that was actually proposed 25 years ago, which is a tunnel being built under the railroad bridge on Lafayette Street that will finalize the overall connection. Phase 2, which is scheduled to begin before the end of the year, will place sidewalks on both sides of Appalachia from Governor Square Mall to Capitol Circle, and areas like this along the road will no longer exist. In 2004, the plan was identified as the #1 priority project on a state facility. One of the reasons was pedestrian safety, but Harry Reed, executive director of the Capital Region Transportation Planning Agency, says there's more to it.
No, I think it was based on connectivity. We evaluated, safety is one of the aspects we look at, but the other part of it has to do with connectivity. How do you making sure you're connecting businesses and where people travel.
Phase 2 is progressing on schedule and should be complete by May of next year. For News 20 at 5, I'm Philip Rivers reporting.
Reed also says the plan has been discussed for years, but lack of funding caused its delay. The FAMU School of Journalism and Graphic Communications, formerly titled Doc Night, is sporting a new name and home. J-School Journals will debut Through the Lens, a series of documentaries by student filmmakers at the Charles Winterwood Theater at Florida A&M University on Friday evening, December 3rd at 7 p.m. and Saturday afternoon, December 4th at 2 p.m. Coming up on News 20 at 5, a controversial website leaks its latest government secrets, and we'll tell you which Hollywood star passed away this weekend. And it's Cyber Monday. Check out the new era of holiday shopping. Stay tuned. You're watching News 20 at 5.